Nestled in the province of Cádiz in southern Spain, SETENIL de las Bodegas is one of the most visually unique and historically rich villages in the country. Known for its whitewashed houses built directly into and under massive rock overhangs, SETENIL offers a fascinating glimpse into how nature and architecture can coexist in harmony. With its winding streets, stone passageways, and cliff-hugging dwellings, SETENIL is a place where history and modern life blend seamlessly. SETENIL's origins can be traced back to prehistoric times, with archaeological evidence suggesting that its caves were inhabited as far back as the Neolithic period. However, the village as we know it today began to take shape in the Moorish era, when the strategic location made it an important defensive site. The name Setenil is believed to come from the Latin phrase septem nihil, meaning 7 times nothing, referring to the 7 failed attempts by Christian forces to capture the town from the Moors during the Reconquista. It wasn't until 1484 that the Catholic monarchs, Ferdinand and Isabella, succeeded in taking Setenil during the final push of the Reconquista. The suffix de las Bodegas, meaning of the wineries, was added later, reflecting the village's historical association with wine production. In past centuries, Setenil was largely a rural and agricultural community. The natural cave dwellings provided an efficient way to stay cool in the hot Andalusian summers and warm in the winter. These homes required minimal construction and utilized the protective overhangs of the cliffs, making Setenil one of the few towns in Spain where people have literally lived within the rock for generations. Locals grew olives, almonds, and grapes, and many made their living through winemaking, which became central to the town's identity. The village also functioned as a fortified stronghold during the many conflicts that shaped medieval Spain. Setenil's strategic position atop and within a deep gorge carved by the Rio Trejo made it a natural stronghold. The Moors expanded on these natural defenses, building a hilltop castle, thick stone walls, and watchtowers to guard the region from invaders. The remains of the Nazari castle, Castillo Nazari, dating back to the 12th century, still overlook the village today, a quiet sentinel of its Islamic past. At the heart of the Moorish settlement stood a mosque, likely constructed during the 10th or 11th century. Though it no longer survives in its original form, historical accounts and archaeological traces suggest that it was a modest but elegant structure aligned toward Mecca, featuring a central prayer hall and a small minaret, possibly where the tower of today's Church of the Encarnacion now rises. Following the Christian reconquest, the mosque was converted into a Christian church, a common practice across Andalusia. Over time, the church was expanded and modified in the Gothic Mujar style, a fusion of Gothic architecture and Islamic motifs, retaining key elements like horseshoe arches and ornate geometric tiling, which serve as silent witnesses to the town's Islamic past. Setenil de las Bodegas is more than a picturesque village. It is a living museum of Andalusia's layered history. From the time of the Moors, through the Reconquista, to the present day, SETENIL tells a story of resilience, adaptation, and enduring cultural fusion. Its mosque-turned church and cliff-carved dwellings the most eloquent storytellers of all. Today, SETENIL de las Bodegas is a popular tourist destination, drawing visitors from around the world eager to see its dramatic streets like Calle Cuevas del Sol and Calle Cuevas de la Sombra, where buildings are embedded directly under huge slabs of stone. Despite the rise in tourism, SETENIL retains its authentic Andalusian charm. Local life still revolves around small family-owned shops, tapas bars, and bakeries, many of which are also built into the rock. Agriculture remains important, with olive oil, almonds, chorizo, and pastries being key local products. The town also hosts traditional festivals, including Semana Santa, Holy Week, processions, and summer fairs, where the tight-knit community comes together to celebrate with music, dancing, and food. Thank you for watching. Support us so that we continue to be enthusiastic in presenting other interesting shows.